Right, it's day 258 off the grid, and look, you know where I am, but I thought I'd start with a different view, freshen it up a little bit. Yep, I'm at MavTech, been doing some more work on Radio Foxton, and we might as well do a quick recap of that, you know I'm going to. And then we can all get some sleep. Right, I've done a bit of mods on the Coltronics speaker muting relay. As you can see, it looks perfectly normal, except I've done a little bit of graffiti on there, mainly so I could note which connections are which when I took it upstairs, because I have cured the nasty spiky clicks I was talking about in one of my previous videos, simply by wiring a diode across the coil of the relay. That was pretty easy to do, although I did have one slight problem. I had assumed that I'd connected it from the positive and returned on the low side of the relay, but in actual fact I was sending a positive voltage out and coming into the high side of the relay and grounding the relay, which meant I had the diode around the wrong way. But I discovered that and changed it before I applied any power. In fact, before I brought it down, so that wasn't too much of a problem. So the diode is in there, and testing the diode to clamp those spikes works 100%. Those annoying clicky spikes have gone now, so I don't have to edit them out of any future recorded programs, and they won't come out on air, so that was productive. And there's really not much else to show because it's all just tell, really. I mean, I sorted out some issues with the issues again with the play-out computer, and just sorted out it playing the show in a predictable order that we expect it to be, which was by making a deliberate clock rather than just relying on its kind of default pattern that it goes to. It turned out it's much easier just to make a clock and tell it what to do rather than just trying to coax it into doing what you want while letting it do what it wants to do, if that makes any sense. Making up a generic clock was the answer to that. So that's pretty much it, really. That's about all I can really show. I've packed up the recording computer. I did some more tests with that. Wayne recorded some station IDs today, which we've added to the system, and I recorded a few more, which I'm sure people mainly tune in just to hear our station IDs because they're kind of funny. But yeah, the valve amp's still valving away. Yes, it is. Well, now let's turn the ISL onto Jeremy. Look, this is Jeremy, and Jeremy volunteers at MavTech. He keeps the place clean a lot of the time, don't you? If you didn't do it, no one else would they?
Absolutely.
Except for Sabadra, but she doesn't come in as much. But Jeremy's the main man for that, and he works hard, and, it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I started with these speakers, but I didn't even say about the bloody speakers. As you can see, the little Philips, was it Philips? Yeah, the little Philips speaker's gone because I hunted out some better speakers today, and although these look quite elderly, they are actually really nice sounding speakers. Of course, I can't prove that to you on the phone because A, the computer might be playing some music that YouTube recognizes as a copyrighted tune and tries to delete my video and give me a black mark, and B, of course, although this phone has a fairly reasonable mic, of course, the recorded sound in this room onto this phone will just sound like poos, so you won't get a true impression. So I'll just have to tell you about them. But yeah, no, they sound really good. I see they've pretty much got appears a 12-inch driver, although I'm looking in there now, almost maybe it's sort of a smaller driver inset, but they've got a fairly big bass driver for a relatively small cabinet. They are very, very heavy, which means they're made out of some nice wood, or they've got big magnets. Let's hope it's both. And they are a two-way speaker, made by AWA, if I didn't show that before. And there's a specific left and right speaker, and I don't know why, because both drivers are mounted dead center. I think it's just because they're little logos on the opposite side. I think that's the only difference, but they sound really cool, so they're going to be the permanent monitor speakers in here now, that's for sure. Of course, I've still got the fountain here, but that's just basically a test monitor. So, that's that really. So there we go. New speakers, yeah, I guess that's something pretty important. Yeah, and there's a reason why I want to get the new speakers in today, which you'll find out about if you keep watching these posts. And your new speaker relay fixed. Didn't quite fix the glitches in the recording software. Did I say that? I don't know. I packed all that up now, so I can't show it. But yeah, no, there's still a few problems there. But I've done a test recording I haven't listened to yet using some different recording software. So let's hope that that does the trick. Oh, well, I think that's about the end of it really now. That's about the end of the day. I've got to go over to Jim's, cut some wood, go to the supermarket, get some ingredients for ovenies, and then go home and have some tea. Baffy will be lighting the coal range tonight. And I ran the generator this morning, which means I don't have to freak out about getting back early, even though today's been cloudy. There has been some sun, so the sun's coming back pretty good now. We're finding we're running the generator less and less. And when we are running it, we're running it for shorter periods of time. And those shorter periods of time are using less fuel because the generator doesn't need to put as much watts into the batteries. So that's all good. So this is day 258 off the grid. I'm going to sign off now. Want to say goodbye?